you will never be able to judge a book by its cover until you read the book. And when you come and see the show, you're going to see how amazing our cast is. Our cast is incredible. We have such amazing performers. Got 2 drummers and a cast of 7. And it is just, I just can't praise these performers enough. These performers are so talented. In my wildest dreams, I would have never believed that we could have gotten such talented performers who had all experienced some sort of homelessness or housing insecurity in their lives. Like, this is amazing. Like, we've got amazing singers and great dancers and wonderful storytellers and personalities, and they're all very different. We have mixed people that are performing on Skid Row, that live on Skid Row right now, with live equity performers that are unionized, that have done an incredible body of work. So we've got the mixture of Skid Row experience and union experience combined, addressing a really important issue. But man, is this book fun. Anybody that comes to see the show, they're going to be engaged because it's basically constructed in 10-minute vignettes. I did this on purpose because I didn't want people to lose engagement. So every scene is more or less 10 minutes, and every scene is very engaging. And I really wanted to make sure that people stayed engaged all the way through. I brought my 90-year-old grandfather in for the stage readings at the Hudson. And he's 90. He falls asleep, no matter how good it is. He did not fall asleep. He was wide awake and engaged the entire time, and got even more engaged towards the end. In fact, it's a dark comedic immersive musical, but people were crying towards the later part, and people were in tears. And I was just like, is this for real? This is supposed to be fun. Like, people are crying. And, Caressa, the director, she was just kind of perturbed. She's like, during the talkback, she's like, did anybody get that this was a dark comedic musical? And everybody nodded their head. Yes, we got it. It was funny, but it pulls on your heartstrings. Some of the material is designed to make you feel. We worked really hard to make sure that people really understood the compassionate part. Everything stems from a base level of compassion. You can teach people stuff all day long and write expository stuff, which everybody loves to do in LA, but you can feed people information and teach people things, but if you don't have the ability to feel something and be compassionate about it, what's going to move you to action? What's going to move you to doing a small thing in your community that really makes a difference? Without even a lot of effort, really. So we kind of wanted to do a 360 with this production. We wanted to create a really fun musical piece of engagement, a great piece of theater, really quality piece of theater. But we also wanted to bring in professional, amazing, incredibly experienced performers, and then also do community engagement. So we have 3 talkbacks, the June 3rd, the 17th, and the 18th, Father's Day. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring in local organizations that are fighting to alleviate poverty and homelessness in Los Angeles. That's what they do every day with their lives. They're nonprofit organizations, and we're going to bring them in, and we're going to create a conversation with the audience, and then we're going to help them raise a little bit of money and just offer people an opportunity to be involved in a local organization in their community. And there's so many organizations. You don't even have to give money necessarily. That always helps, but there's so many ways to be involved. And that's the cultural aspect. We need to stop stepping over homeless people on the streets. We need to stop ignoring them. We need to start creating conversations. If I fill the room with 99 people in a theater, and I ask them, how many people that were homeless did you talk to today? How many people did you just say hello to? I'd be lucky if one person raised their hand. I'd be lucky if 2 people raised their hand. Because the reality is that as a culture, we are avoiding this issue. We don't want to deal with it because it's uncomfortable and we don't know what to do. And that's totally valid. All of that is valid. But I really want to create a sense of community. I really want to create a sense of understanding and why people are suffering. And I really want people to, engage more and figure this out, because not only is it a compounding problem now, and it's almost doubled since the pandemic, but the Olympics are coming. And that sounds great and all to a lot of people, and people are going to make a lot of money off the Olympics. But the last time the Olympics came in the 1980s it was a horrible, horrible thing for people that were in poverty, and they got displaced and moved, and people died. Lots of people died. And that is the nature of the systemic nature of the Olympics coming, is that the city's gonna flush out everybody that's homeless from the downtown area, and they're going to be forced to relocate. And during that process, people are going to get tickets, they're going to be arrested, they are going to die, and they are going to suffer severe hardship. And so prior to that, we need to kind of take a look at, I know the political entities are doing their best, but really it's not their responsibility. It's ours as a community and as a culture. If we really want things to change, we have to look at it. So the Olympics are coming. The show is just there to create a conversation. It's there to get people involved and interested, but it's also here to entertain, man. We created this phenomenal show that's really exciting and really good. It's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you cry. And you're going to want to come back for more. You're going to want to tell your friends. Really, really true. This is, not a Fringe production, and I support all of my Fringe artists, but this is something we've been really working hard on for many, many years. And it's something that we really want people to enjoy and love. And it will move on. It will move on. After the Hudson, the plan is to bring it to other major cities in America, and just change the names of the places. That's really it, and the statistics, because you can plug and play in every major city in America, and this play is relevant. It's really incredible how relevant it is and how it was constructed, because this is how we made it. So, it's really been a long road. It's a long answer, but it's a long road, and it's a really meaningful play to every single person that's involved. And once people get involved in this play, it's like they don't want to leave. When we did the stage readings, it was really amazing. Like, I was really surprised, because I thought people would want to leave as soon as the stage reading was over. Normally people want to get on with their lives. I kid you not, almost every single person there stayed and was engaged and did not want to leave. And I was like, wow, this is going better than I thought. I thought people would just leave when it was done. And no, people wanted to give feedback. People wanted to ask questions. People really interested in not just what the show was about, but the topic. Because really people just don't understand the topic. And so as an academic, I'm able to answer questions about homelessness that maybe a lot of people wouldn't be able to answer. As an academic, having a master's degree and really studying the systemic nature of homelessness and poverty and how it affects our system, but also as a playwright, and as a producer and as an actor in the show, I am able to answer a lot of questions about, the stories and what happened and why. The more you dig in every layer of each story that we present in our play, in every scene, the more you dig, the more meaning you'll find. The more you think about it, the more you realize, oh, that's why this is so. This is what we need to do. Oh, I get it. This is why they're feeling or saying this. So it's really, there's many layers throughout the play. And we created that way to design to make people think and feel, not to tell them what to do, not to tell them what to think or feel, but just to kind of think and feel on their own and decide how they want to help their own communities and how they want to, and so, theater for me, that's what I know. This is how I know to create a conversation. This is what I know on how to create civic engagement. This is what I know. I'm a storyteller. And, the better I can tell a story, the more meaningful it is. And the more opportunities I can create for other people to tell their stories and give them a platform for their voices is really important. So, going forward, there's going to be a lot more engagement with the actors, and we're just getting into rehearsals right now. The show starts in June, so we've got a few weeks to iron everything out, and you're going to probably see a lot of press releases and news stories and people just kind of grabbing onto it because it's really an issue people care about. Homelessness is an issue, but also, it's theater, man. We don't have a lot of it. Half the theater companies shut down. Theater companies like Cornerstone, really great, prolific theater company that talks about amazing things, tells amazing stories about civic issues, doesn't even have a place anymore. A lot of the theater companies shut down during the pandemic and aren't coming back. So now is the perfect time to create a really positive piece of engagement through theater, create jobs, and let people know theater is back, that we aren't quitting, and that you can come and see amazing new shows that are totally original and totally new in June, all along Theater Row. And theater is back, and we're here to present it to you. We're here to present meaningful stories that matter, that are fun and engaging and exciting and worth twice as much of what you pay. If you pay $30 for our show, you're going to get a $60 show, because we really, really want to make sure that, you're getting your money's worth, So I feel like we've undervalued our show because we really are comparable to like a regional theater piece, like Center Theater Group or Pasadena Playhouse, or larger equity shows. We are at the Hudson, which is well known for putting on premium shows, but we wanted to keep our ticket prices lower because we wanted people to be able to afford to come and see them. And so when people buy a ticket for our show, we give senior veterans and seniors, veterans, and students discounts. But if people want to come and see our show and they want to, let's say they want to spend $60, which is what you would pay for a musical like ours at like Center Theater Group or Pasadena Playhouse. So they want to pay $60. What we'll do is we'll set aside an additional ticket for somebody that has experienced homelessness in their life. And trust me, not a problem. I know plenty of really amazing people that are experiencing homelessness right now with the writer's strike. WGA is on strike. People that during the pandemic that lost their jobs as teachers, professors in theater and entertainment. People that lost their jobs because they were in television and couldn't make it because the industry's shut down. I know plenty of people that are living out of their cars and don't want to tell anybody, that are homeless. I know people on Skid Row that are artists that are homeless that would love to come and see the show, and they can't afford it. They can't afford $30. They can't swing it. So if we have an opportunity, with a code D30 and D35, if you want to purchase a ticket for 60 or 75, $60 or $70, you can purchase a ticket, and we'll give a ticket at no cost, set aside a ticket for somebody that is currently experiencing homelessness, that just wants to come and enjoy a show that's representative about an issue that they really care about. And we'll give them VIP treatment. We'll give them a special program, and we'll treat them like a special guest. So we're not just doing a community engagement. We're trying to get people in that care about the issue, create a conversation. People that have been in shows that you watched are experiencing homelessness right now. Famous people are suffering right now, and it's a really big issue in LA. So we really want to just give opportunities to people and kind of spread awareness, and have people come and see an amazing show. I'm avoiding talking about the show too much because I don't want to give it away, but it's really fun, man. There's lots of music and song and dance and comedy and in every scene. And we've got such a diverse, amazing cast. So, yeah, that's the long answer. My name is Thaddeus Nagey. I am the executive producer, playwright, and co-composer of Because It's Sunny in L.A., live at the Hudson Theatre from June 3rd to June 24th, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Our website is www.becauseit'ssunny.com. Tickets are on sale now, right now, and we are offering students, veterans, and senior discounts. I invite you to our wonderful show. It's going to be full of music and dancing and comedy. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It is very exciting. All the performers are so excited to see you at the show. Come by live at the Hudson. It is a live equity musical in Hollywood on Santa Monica Boulevard at the Hudson Theatre from June 3rd to June 24th. Come and see the show. And thank you so much. We'll be excited to see you there.